here we go. Let's do it. We are at about a minute. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Roughing the Pod.
Bringing that energy, I love it.
I know, I had to. We are in a new studio.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you where this is.
Y'all don't need to know.
You don't need to know that we're...
Yeah, also send in suggestions right off the bat. Let's do this. Send in suggestions for our background. Okay?
Yes.
We'd love to hear from you.
We want to get some...
Drop in the comments.
I love that.
Listen, you can't really see this.
Listen, this is sick. I don't know where you got that.
I know. Well, I got that. So that's from Wyoming, actually. When I was in school, they do a poster sale in the Union every year.
Oh, yeah.
Cashed out at one of those. I got Betsy a Igor poster a long time ago. I think I got you the Braun poster.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think. Don't remember. Over behind me, you can see the Across the Spider-Verse theatrical poster.
So fire.
Came out with the movie. Me and Vetty, I know you went to see that a bunch of times. I think me and Vetty both went to go see that movie 5 or 6 times in theaters. Mm-hmm. I was obsessed with that movie. Still am.
Yeah.
It's a Mount Rushmore movie.
Yeah, that might be the best.
It might be the GOAT. Yeah. But on that note, send in suggestions for the background.
Yeah, we want some
yeah.
posters.
Yeah, there's kind of maybe I'll throw out on our socials the rough draft idea that we have. Just kind of getting a bunch of posters, a bunch of NFL stuff, collage type deal in the background. We want to have some fun with it. I think it would look cool. Got to spice it up a bit.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, only cool stuff.
Do not send in
any
cool stuff.
Dumb, ugly stuff.
Yes.
Main criteria, cool stuff.
Cool. Great.
Anyway.
Love that you put that out there.
Sorry, just had to intro with that.
Moving on with our intro here.
Yep.
One good thing / it is Thanksgiving week. What are we thankful for?
You go ahead and tee this off.
Okay. Well, what I'm thankful for is, that the little bro, Taveti, is coming. He gets here tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon. Yep.
Just love it whenever he comes to town.
The best.
And then we are doing a Stranger Things watch party.
Oh, dude, yeah.
On Wednesday. You, unfortunately, will not be able to make
What
it.
What time is that? In the afternoon?
It's going to be at night because, I get off work at 5:30, and then I don't even think the episodes drop until sometime that night. So.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on that. But, very pumped about that. That is a great thing. And,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just honestly, just thankful that, I have a great family.
Yeah.
Great puppy, great wife. Thankful that we are back in the area.
Yeah.
To spend time with everybody and
makes the holidays a lot easier.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
A lot more festive.
Yeah. You know where I'm going with this.
I know where you're going with this.
Okay. For those that don't know, if you're new to this podcast, we are a massive Josh Allen and Buffalo Bills podcast. Couldn't be a bigger fan. I played football at the University of Wyoming. I missed Josh Allen by a summer. He got drafted the summer that I got up there. That's really the only connection that I have to Josh Allen. But it is somewhat of a personal connection. I'm a former Wyoming football player. He played for Wyoming. That's all that I need, okay? So
absolutely.
Also, for those that don't know, Josh Allen got his jersey retired this weekend in Laramie, in Laradice, as we like to call it, against Nevada. We don't have to talk about the football game because the football game itself was god-awful. But you know what? The ebbs and flows of college football. But Josh Allen was there. I got onto the field. I wanted to shout out Tim and Cooper, two specialist weapons back from my days playing. They were older guys for me, but they were on the field. I had texted a few people that I still know at YO. I was just going to say hi, you know, and I was kind of like trying to get onto the field, obviously.
Like, hey, great to see you.
Great to see you. And it honestly would.
Yeah, no,
but didn't end up getting a field pass, right? And I asked, when we got there, I had asked the field, like, security staff, I was like, hey, can I get on the field? Like, I'm a former player. I'm trying to talk to. I texted Coach Salvo, who's the head coach there. I texted the head trainer, Dave, who's my guy. I texted the head strength coach, Coach E, all just the best people. And they all said that they loved to see me. But I was telling this security guy, like, hey, I'm trying to say hi to some of these people. Like, and he was like, do you have a field pass? And I was like, no. Didn't let me on. Ended up going over to the sideline. Some of the boys were already out on the field.
Yeah.
That's where Tim, Cooper, those guys were already out on the field. And I hollered over to him, Schwabi, and I was like, hey, how did you guys get down there? I need to get down there. They said that they had texted Priggy, who's one of our like NCAA compliance guys. He's a kind of operations dude over there. I never texted him, and I was asking him how to get a pass so I can get on the field, because I'm like, dude, I need to pull any strings that I have right now. Josh Allen is literally in the vicinity.
Yeah.
He is in this same stadium and like probably going to be on the sideline, you know?
Yep.
What ended up happening is Cooper Roth, love you for life, dude, because he came over. He's got the field pass like tucked in his palm, and he daps me up while I'm up in this like stands on the sideline.
Wow. Clean
Clean exchange, get the field pass. And then I get Tim so that Lauren can come on down onto the field with me. And so then we go to a different like entry point to the field, different security guy.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
You really worked it.
Worked it. Got onto the field. So then we're chilling on the field. I'm talking to the boys, shooting the with them. Really good to see a bunch of those guys. I ended up talking to Frank Crum, who's an offensive tackle for the Broncos.
He just made a huge play for the Broncos.
Game-winning field goal block.
Yeah.
Told him, I was like, yo, Frank.
Hell yeah.
Sick block, dude. Hell yeah. And he was like, whatever I could do to make myself valuable. I was like, you're a fucking franchise guy, my guy. Frank's awesome. He's the man. So it was good to catch up with him. And then, sure as shit, Josh Allen comes around the corner. He comes out of the high altitude center. And he comes onto the field. Tells it. And so before this, me and Lauren got us the tickets. I can't even explain how big of a shout out goes to Lauren.
Humongous.
Like, insane. Okay. She got us the tickets, and like all the way leading up, we were kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of a pipe dream that I'm going to get to meet him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, absolutely.
It's an absolute pipe dream. But I had texted you guys, and I had told Lauren, like, at the same time, it's not impossible.
Yeah. It's,
right?
No.
Like, if it was ever going to happen, this is the right blend of ingredients and the time that it would.
Yes.
Sure as shit, he comes onto the field. I'm on the field. I had just gotten on the field not 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. He comes onto the field. I'm not kidding you, Tulsa. Like, the most gorgeous man I have ever seen in person.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. I mean, it's unbelievable. Lauren will tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
I end up shaking his hands. He says, like, what's up, fellas?
Hey, what up? What's up, fellas? What's up?
I end up shaking his hand and going in for the hug. I am, like, internally freaking the fuck out. Like, okay.
In the video, you kept it cool as hell, though.
Dude.
You hit him with
Thank you.
boom,
And listen, like, the connection wasn't awkward. I didn't get the fingertips, you know? Like, sometimes you get overeager, you squeeze too soon, awkward interaction. No, we got web to web.
Yep.
It was clean.
I bet that was a firm.
Dude, I touched the hand that he throws touchdowns with, bro. So I ended up getting that. I was telling Lauren, I was like, babe, you gotta film this. And
thank God she did.
Yeah, thank God she did. But so he comes out, he's doing like his little piece about it, you know, fan service, all that stuff, talking to the fellows on the sideline. A lot of the guys that were there were like former teammates of his. And then me and Lauren end up interacting with him 4 different times. Because there was that initial time where I dapped him up, gave him a hug. Then there was another time when I got a photo with him. Mm-hmm. Another time when he signed my guys. Okay, so here's the field pass. Shout out Cooper. You guys probably can't see that. That is his signature right there. I was wearing this jersey. He had a Sharpie, and I was kicking myself because
just gave him.
Oh, I just gave him the chest. I was like, dude, could you sign this jersey real quick?
Like, this is the best day of my life.
Dude, I was freaking the f*** out. But the thing was I was kicking myself because I was like, I had forgotten a Sharpie. So met him, got a picture with him, and I'm like, dude, like I need, and I'd forgotten the Sharpie.
How the hell did you get a Sharpie?
On the car ride up there, I was like, I need a Sharpie. I'm asking people on the sideline. I'm asking the boys. I'm like, hey, you guys got a Sharpie? Anybody got a Sharpie? I was thinking about turning and going to like the stands and trying to like take somebody's Sharpie from the stands because there's fans like over the guard, you know, that have like Sharpies and jerseys, and they're like, hey, come sign this.
Like, I will sign this. I played here.
Yeah, my signature not worth shit. He had Sharpies. So when I saw him pull out a Sharpie, I went for it. Went and interacted with him again. And I was like, because I saw him, he had a Sharpie in his hand, and I was like, he was coming back to the sideline, right? So I went back and was like, hey, can you sign my jersey? He signs it. Lauren is right there. She gets a picture of him signing my jersey while I'm wearing it. And then he's doing more fan service, whatever. Lauren's like, we both need to get a picture with him. Because she's like, you got to have, like, that'll be your phone background to the day you die. And she is 100% right. It's my phone background. And it was my phone background immediately. But he's doing pictures with former players. He's doing whatever. Finally, we end up interacting with him again.
Did he know that you played?
Probably not.
He was just like...
Probably not. He was like, this some dude. But that was the thing. It was like...
this guy.
That was random. That's my thing. I was like, I kind of felt bad because like I'm sure that he was like, who the f*** is this guy coming back for like another picture? Yeah. Bro, I signed your jersey. I got a photo with you. F*** off, bro. But like when the moment's there.
Yeah, no.
I mean, so yeah, we ended up getting another picture. I introduced him to Lauren. I was like, this is my girlfriend. He was like, nice to meet you. He is the kindest, sweetest man. The nicest guy. But it is literally the best day of my life right now. Like, and here's how I've been thinking about it. And I don't want to like geek out about it too much, but it is fucking crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was thinking about it this way. We were just talking earlier this year on this podcast about, I was literally telling you, and I've told you before, I think that's the best football player I've ever seen with my own two eyes. Like, and that puts him in a category of like Michael Jordan, LeBron, like that is the status of athlete that Josh Allen is reaching.
Yeah, and the randomness of him being a Wyoming cowboy, you being a Wyoming cowboy.
I know.
It's just crazy.
But like, that's when I was telling mom and dad and Lauren, I was like, this is kind of like meeting LeBron James, but there's some level of like personal connection.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's
like,
so cool. Tegan, I'll tell you this, like you were sending those pictures in the family group chat, and I was stuck at work.
Yeah.
And literally I'm at work like all giddy, like, my brother just met Josh Allen. My brother just met Josh Allen. Like showing everybody the pictures. Because my boss is huge Josh Allen Buffalo Bills fan.
Love your boss. Love your boss immediately.
Yeah, and then one of our loan officers also, he was probably at the game. I didn't even get to tell him that.
Dude.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of Josh Allen and Buffalo Bills fans at the bank. So, and
like the thing is like Lauren was asking me later, she was like, is there anybody else that you could meet that would like top that? You know?
There, honest to God, probably isn't.
And I told her that. I was like, no, like that's
the pinnacle.
That is it.
Yep.
You know? I told her that it would be like crazy to meet like Michael Jordan, but there's no personal connection to Michael Jordan.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
I literally believe that Josh Allen is the greatest football player I've seen. play football, and I have a personal connection, however like distant it is, and I got to meet him. And I got, like, he signed the jersey off my fucking back.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't get any better than that. Like, Lauren was saying, like, this would be the equivalent of her meeting Taylor Swift.
Yep.
And it is. Like,
yeah. I think it's just hilarious that he got Haley Steinfeld in
oh my God,
Laramie, Wyoming.
hell yeah.
Like,
Shout out her for real, too.
I
Like,
know.
that's
a real one.
a real one, man. Like,
Coming all the way out to
like,
middle of Wyoming.
let's be honest, butt nowhere
Yeah.
to show up for your guys' jersey retirement. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Like, I can't even put into word. Like, it's.
I was so happy for you.
Yeah,
I
thank
was
you.
like so shocked that it actually all
I know-
happened in like.
Well, I know we've been going on this for a long time, but
Yeah. No, I was like giddy. I was like,
I wish I had like spoken more to him or like tried to engage in conversation more. But like,
or at least tell him, hey, I also played here.
Yeah,
and,
or,
like, it's
like,
an
I don't
honor
know,
to meet you.
yeah, I wish I had gotten some words out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can't even blame you. I mean,
But I literally
probably
like,
would have gone.
Yeah, like mine just goes blank. I'm like,
Like holy.
fuck, and like literally, he looks like a magazine.
Yeah.
In real life. You know what like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, he is literally perfect.
Yeah.
Like, he is gorgeous. And like looking into I made eye contact with, like, looking into his eyes. He's got gorgeous eyes. And then Lauren was like saying the same thing. She made eye contact with him. Like, he.
Yeah. No, I was looking at the picture, and to be honest with you, Tegan, I was like, damn, Tegan might be taller than Josh Allen. Tegan's like the same.
I think I'm probably about the same size, if not a little bit smaller. Because I
was very shocked because he looks enormous, like on Sundays.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's
I know.
my brother.
I know. I know. I was shocked too.
And I was like, you know what? Tegan's a pretty good looking guy himself.
you know what? That means
That's two studs in that photo. So you just have to know that.
You know what? That means the entire world to me.
Mm-hmm.
That means the entire world to me. But yeah, I mean, and it was funny. I had told the coaches at Rocky about it, you know, that I was going to the game, and they were like, I was like, you know, maybe I'll meet him. And I think they were, you know, we're all kind of like, yeah,
Oh,
fucking
that
cool,
would be
dude, whatever,
hilarious, yeah.
you know. And then it was hilarious because Undo, our head coach, texts me like day of, like while I'm at the game, and he's like, he said something along the lines of like, is he walking on water or is he? So this is what he said. He goes, did you meet Jesus today? Was he on the turf or water? And I literally just sent him
Water.
picture with me. No, that would have been funny. Picture with me and him and Lauren. Picture him signing the jersey. Picture of me freaking the f*** out. And I was like, I don't have words. Like, this is the best day of my life. And he literally, all he says, he goes, I'm speechless right now. He was like, I'll just let you have your moment. So
Honestly, incredible. I mean,
yeah,
that's a great way to kick off the episode. I know it's been.
yeah. So thankful for that. Thankful for Lauren. Honey,
Yeah,
thank you so
that
much.
was huge.
Like literally,
And those tickets, I'm
Unbelievable.
sure they were not cheap to get into that.
no, but she was like,
stadium.
she was like,
Yeah.
that never happens.
When are you
again.
ever going to?
Yeah, she was like, Josh Allen's jersey
So thoughtful.
only gets retired one time. So
Shout out Lauren.
shout out Lauren for real.
For real, for
Drop
real.
in the comments. Shout out Lauren. Send her all the love. She deserves it because that was the best day of my life.
Sweet.
So
Yeah, I'm happy for
I
you.
mean, that's the best. Like, that'll be my one good thing until I die. You know, like
Yes. All right. Well,
with that,
let's kick it off.
let's jump right in.
So talking football now.
Yep.
I wanted to this episode, like I don't really want to like recap all the
Yeah.
game. Like we can talk about some of the games and whatnot.
We'll get into like a little bit of
whatever.
like football.
Right.
You know, but
But I wanted to kick it off with so far playoffs fantasy wise. We are a fantasy football show, football show, but
Yeah.
but
Yep.
we like we talk fantasy. Our fantasy MVPs so far this season. We got the playoffs.
none of them are on my team.
We got the playoffs right around the corner, and so these are the guys who
Yeah.
are really pulling the heavyweight, doing the heavy lifting. Right off the bat, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, if you have Jonathan Taylor on your team, odds are you're in the top half of your league.
Yeah, you were probably going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
especially because I think that in a lot of leagues, he probably fell to the second round
Yeah.
of drafts.
The value is crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. And I at one point in the season, I know a couple weeks ago, the discrepancy or the point difference between RB1 and RB2 was it was like 100 points or something crazy.
Yeah.
Like Jonathan Taylor has been
That guy. Yeah.
2, this weekend, Tegan, okay?
Holy shit.
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah. Nuclear.
I have Jameer Gibbs in my work league, and I just put up 210 points in my work league. And this is a league, this is an 18-team league.
That's unbelievable.
You start a quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 1 defense, 1 kicker. So it's not even like 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers.
So you had to have like the highest score of every position group of the week.
I had Jameer Gibbs.
JSN.
He put up 62 or 63 points in that league. I have never seen a fantasy score like that.
Yeah.
So him alone, I would have probably won my week regardless of what my other players did. But my other players were Caleb Williams, who was like the QB4 on the week or something like that. Yeah. JSN was my wide receiver, and then Rashee Rice was my flex. Colston Loveland in the tight end spot. And then Borgalis, the kicker for the Patriots, put up almost 20. It was just insane. So that's
the type of performance that you got to like savor.
Oh, it's the type of performance where I'm like, I really wish I had held on to some of these points and I could distribute them throughout my playoff run because
it's just,
I mean, that's unreal. 210 in a league like that,
it's stupid.
That's stupid. So JT, Jameer Gibbs, you go ahead with.
I mean, like kind of following off the train of thought that we were just going on with that lineup that you had.
Yeah,
another guy in that lineup, Jackson Smith and Jigba, has been unreal this year.
Crazy.
Unreal.
He's already set the Seahawks.
I was just going to say he set the Seahawks single season
12
record.
weeks.
Yep. He's got like 1,300 yards. Like the stuff that he's doing is just stupid. And he went nuclear again this week.
Mm-hmm.
He's another guy where like if you're in a PPR league or even if you're not, like if you have him on your team, odds are you're
welcome to the playoffs.
In the playoffs, yeah.
Because he's another guy who probably went round 2, round 3.
Yeah,
even
later,
maybe. I don't know exactly, but
so I think he's one that for sure has to be on that short list.
I know that in that 18-team league, he went round 3 for me.
Yeah,
I took him in the 3rd round, which is 18 teams. Like that's
that's what I'm saying though. Like I feel like in our league, I think Sam probably got him in the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah,
because I think there was so much uncertainty with Sam Darnold and like how he was going to play, and so that made him a little more volatile, and like he's been unreal. Wish that guy was a Buffalo Bill because goddamn it, he can separate.
We can use some separation.
Okay, next guy. I'm just gonna run through these last 2. These are kind of guys that I just wanted to throw in that I think have been really really good value for your roster. Absolutely. If you drafted them. George Pickens being
great call.
The first name on that list because like I would argue that he's Dallas's wide receiver 1 and has been. Like he just dropped 29, I think. I
told you when we were drafting and you took CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
I was like, I like the pick, but just adding George Pickens to that roster is going to eat into
for sure.
CeeDee.
And I had told you over the summer that I think George Pickens is going to be a sleeper.
Yeah,
I remember we were throwing the football.
I remember that. Yeah,
I think George Pickens might be one of the biggest sleepers of the year. And I think CD getting injured early in the year and going on IR and all that
certainly helped.
I don't know if he went on IR, but he missed a couple weeks. Like that definitely plays into George Pickens and the production that he's had. But he's been outstanding, and I think that'll continue. Obviously,
yeah. Just let that guy party in Vegas until the cows come home.
It's kind of like the Dennis Rodman situation, where like, dude. Go do whatever the hell you want and then show up on Sunday.
Bro was probably puking 3 hours before the game.
Yeah.
Hungover.
I mean.
And then he just balled the hell out 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
That's a great call.
He's one that like you probably drafted
in like the 6th, 7th, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Hit me.
The last guy I'm going to throw out there is Trey McBride.
Okay.
I think oftentimes there's like, people that the tight end position in fantasy, I think, is one that's kind of tricky often.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the time there's guys where I feel like you draft them high and they don't pay off on that investment. Trey McBride is one that this year has absolutely paid off on that investment. When you can get wide receiver 1 numbers out of your tight end slot, like what that does for your team overall is unbelievable.
Ever since Brissett has taken over for the Cardinals, he's been...
Well, I mean, even before... Truthfully, even before, like...
But especially now, I feel like...
Well, I feel like the duality of this, like from a real football perspective, being a Marvin Harrison Jr. owner...
Yeah.
Like I think you would think that he should be the leading option in that offense. He's been terrible. That offense runs through Trey McBride, and he produces like a wide receiver 1. So I think I saw something that he's on a historical pace.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the numbers behind it, but
I think I've seen that as well.
Yeah, he's and like that's one where
his 5-game stretch is like the most insane.
It's stupid
for a tight end ever. Or
it's
something
stupid.
Like that.
And like early in his career, I think the biggest thing, the knock against him was that he just didn't score touchdowns. I think that's looked a lot better this year.
I think especially with Jacoby Brissett, he's been scoring more touchdowns.
But he's one where like if you drafted him in the 3rd or 4th round, I think that's a great pick still. Because
Absolutely.
he's
well.
I would be curious. Like, I would be curious. I know you spoke about the discrepancy between Jonathan Taylor as RB1. I would be curious.
The tight end
one, because it's got to be.
It's probably huge,
enormous.
Well, especially because you got Brock Bowers, who's missed a lot of the season. George Kittle's missed a lot of the season.
Yeah,
those are really the 2 guys who would probably be close to him. But
the other guy I would throw in there is Tucker Kraft that I had.
Right.
And Tucker Kraft was on historical pace, awesome. And then he tears his ACL. So,
but even then, I don't know if Tucker was close to.
I think he was a top 5.
Yeah,
and I think there was weeks where he was tight end 1, and whatever. So. But McBride.
That's a great call. I have one last name, and it's just because we haven't brought up any quarterbacks, but Drake May. He in my keeper league, I drafted him after I drafted my starting quarterback.
Yeah.
If that tells you anything. I mean, it was like...
Well, I think that was common.
It was like... I'm pretty sure I took Jared Goff in like the 8th or 9th round or something crazy. And then I took Drake May as like my backup and like hoping that he develops and maybe he has some rushing upside and I can play him some weeks.
Yeah.
He has been...
unbelievable.
He's been incredible, and he's had some down weeks recently. But just if we're talking value in fantasy MVPs at the quarterback position, if you took Drake May that late,
that's the guy.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty right now. Okay, let's move on. So we've talked about our fantasy MVPs.
Yep.
Let's talk about the rookies.
Yep.
Who
we're a big dynasty show.
Rookie, we
love dynasty.
I'm
love
such a
rookies.
Sucker for like scouting incoming rookies. Like that is the exciting part to me.
Yep.
When it comes to,
I'm with you. I'll kind of jump right into it. I think as far as like some of the most valuable guys that we've had this year, I think Emeka's on that short list.
Mm-hmm.
I think Quinshon Judkins is on that short list. And then going back to the tight end position, Tyler Warren has for sure been on that list. And as far as like value return, that's a guy that you took way late. I was upset when you took him because I wanted to take him in our family league, but that's a guy that another year goes and another rookie tight end is like the meta for fantasy football. So
if we're talking about rookies, I really don't know who else I would bring up in this conversation for most valuable rookies this year.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we had high hopes for Ashton. He found the end zone this week. But overall,
that team,
that Raiders O-line, that team,
well, it's just like
a mess.
It's such a dumpster fire that like it feels wrong to put Ashton in that conversation because they're so bad. And I think that going into the year, we felt a lot better about where they were.
Yeah.
And I think like you didn't feel great about them taking a running back at 6, but you also didn't feel like they were so far away from competitive team that
and if you're looking at that draft, it's like Ashton talent-wise, he deserves to be there.
Now I know the conversation is that they should have. So
if you're taking best player on the board, like I get drafting him, but yeah, the Raiders are.
I'm just saying, like I think we thought they were in a much better spot to be able to take a first-round running back.
Yeah, we felt good about Geno coming in.
I felt good about Geno. I thought that offensive line would be a lot better. They've been awful.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be a huge source of conversation or center of conversation.
I mean, I thought they'd be able to throw the ball and open up some running opportunity.
Yeah. They just fired Chip Kelly.
Yep.
So that situation continues to just implode.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that's, I feel like you can't really throw Ashton in that conversation right now because that situation is just so terrible.
Yeah.
And honestly, until Pete Carroll fires his son, I don't know that it's going to get better. Like, I know you just fired Chip Kelly, but maybe that wasn't the guy you should have fired.
Moving on from our rookie MVPs.
Yeah.
I've got rookies to keep an eye on moving forward. And these are guys who haven't necessarily, like, popped in the way that, you want to see where they're, like, relevant week to week fantasy-wise. But guys who, if you are playing Dynasty, maybe you keep an eye on. And
yeah, for sure.
The first guy for me, and I swear to God this isn't biased because he's on my Dynasty team, but Luther Burden.
Yeah.
I really feel like Ben Johnson's talking him up.
Yeah.
You can see it on the field. He's getting opportunity, and you can see it when the ball's in his hands.
He's dynamic.
He seriously, in my opinion, is the best playmaker on that offense.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know if I would go that far, but
I know that Roma Dunze is another top 10 pick for them. I know, Colston Loveland, another top 10 pick for them. I'm just saying, like, athletically, and what that guy can do
it's such a unique
special.
It's a unique case with somebody like Ben Johnson at the helm.
Yep.
Because I think that's somebody that can actually is creative and smart enough to scheme opportunity for a player like that to maximize what you can get out of him.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like a lot of other coaches just aren't creative or they're not going to do that.
The thing about Luther is, he falls into the second round of the NFL draft.
Yeah.
The year prior to that, we were looking at Luther as the next
a top 10 pick.
I mean, is it Luther or is it Ted McMillan, who's the wide receiver 1 from this class? And he has a down junior year at Missouri, and
to be fair,
a lot of that is on the quarterback play.
To be fair, when we were watching Luther Burden tape last year, good God, Brady Cook he's f***ing terrible.
Yeah, it was not good. But
sorry, Brady Cook.
But he ends up in the second round of the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Chicago gets him. Ben Johnson gets him. There are questions about his maturity, and I do feel like he is coming along.
For sure, and it's encouraging to see him continue to get opportunities on Sundays and be productive with those opportunities. I think that's what makes you feel good about him being a piece of that offense going forward that's going to continue to earn himself more opportunities.
Yep, and going into next year, I have questions about DJ Moore's.
I do too.
If he's going to be
I do too. I think that'll be something that we probably talk about later.
Yeah.
But
that could be an off-season episode. But Luther Burden's a guy that you should be keeping an eye on. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say like go trade for him. I know trade deadlines are probably come and gone at this point.
Well, I think for this year, that's probably not something that's going to provide a lot of value for you.
Yeah.
But
if he's on your roster, I mean, you should have you should have expectations.
I think you should feel good about.
Yeah, you should feel good.
Yeah.
I know that he hasn't popped per se this year, but I'm looking forward to what's to come. The next guy, and I swear, once again, not because he's on my dynasty team. You know this.
Well, no, I'm not.
This is honest to God.
No, I know. I've been on this train.
I know.
Literally from the draft.
Yeah.
So I'm not judging at all.
It's Pat Bryant.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're Denver Broncos fans.
Sue us.
Sorry about it.
Watch the tape, dude. He's good.
But Pat Bryant, he's a guy whose snap share is increasing.
Yep.
He's a guy who phenomenal blocker, which I love to see. That's going to get you on the football field.
Yes.
And then when he's gotten opportunities, like all he's done is catch the ball. And
this is what you saw in college. He's got reliable hands. He's smooth. He's a technician. He does the things that are important to the position really well.
He feels like a great value Puka Nacua to me.
This is the comparison that I made at the beginning of the year.
Right. And
when he was drafted.
He ran a 4.61 40, but on the field, he looks good.
His play speed is really, really good. He understands defenses. He's a smart receiver. He knows what zones to settle down in. He's plenty good enough, and he has enough play strength to play through contact. He's just so many of those things that are really important for a receiver in today's NFL. I feel like he excels at, and maybe he doesn't have the eye-popping 40 like you're talking about.
Right.
There have been so many cases of guys proving that's not the only predictive factor.
What did Jerry Rice
NFL
run?
Right, exactly.
So, and the thing with me is that Denver receiving room is kind of up in the air.
Well, and you got an aging Cortland Sutton that I don't
Cortland is in his 30s, isn't
he? And Cortland is he'll drop the easiest slant in the world, and then he'll make the craziest toe tap back of the end zone.
Right.
And it's dude, there's zero consistency. I think what Pat Bryant brings to the table is reliability and consistency. And for a young quarterback like Bo Nix, that you can't get enough of that.
It might be wishful thinking, but I can see him developing into R1.
I 100% can too.
So,
and I think Troy Franklin is probably the more the Luther Burden role, where he's a gadget guy and a take the top off guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's reliable enough to be the go-to guy.
No, Troy is our deep threat. Marvin Mims is our gadget.
Mims is the gadget guy.
And
then I feel like Troy Franklin is the guy that you give volume to.
Troy is going to
catch 10 balls.
He's going to step into Cortland's role when Cortland inevitably.
But I think he also provides you something different than Cortland. He very much is our type of, and it's insane to put him in the same category and conversation as Puka, but that is the role that he's going to play.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's a guy that Bo can throw the ball to 12 times and he'll catch 10 of them for 100 yards at a tud,
Yeah. All right.
So I'm really excited about him. I think that's a great call out.
These next few guys, I'm just going to kind of fly right through because, time's sake. Devin Neal.
Yep.
He's a guy I was really high on coming out of Kansas. I think he's the all-time leading rusher at Kansas. I just liked watching him in college. And now we have you're lucky. You just traded away Alvin Kamara. Mm-hmm. But Kamara sprained MCL, I believe, so not really sure the timetable for his return. I wouldn't think that they're going to rush to get that guy back on the field.
There's no
reason to. And so Devin Neal might, I'm sure they're going to add to that running back room, but he's got a shot.
And, he does.
And I thought he was a good player coming out of college. So the next guy, Tez Johnson, seventh rounder, ran a very awful 40 for his size. But when he's on the field, he's another guy like Pat Bryant. I swear, he moves
really well.
Yeah.
Really well.
Caught another touchdown last night. And, that Bucs receiving room is interesting right now.
Yeah, and he's one where I'm a little bit nervous about, just because I feel like you can't help but be nervous with that build.
Yeah.
In the National Football League, and I the most immediate example is Tank Dell and that whole situation.
Yeah.
And obviously, never would wish that on anybody, and not necessarily expecting that. But when you're built when you're $150 in the pros, like that's tough.
It is tough.
That's tough.
And the other thing is, and
it's not like he's 5'5", $150. Like
we don't know how much Mike Evans has left, how much Chris Godwin has left. We're still waiting on Jalen McMillan to return, who I think the Bucs really like.
I do too.
And then you have Emeka Egbuka, who is going to be your one moving forward.
Yeah, and it feels to me like there's a wealth of riches kind of in that room right now. But I could very easily see a situation where you're kind of – I don't feel confident about Mike Evans moving forward. I don't feel confident about Chris Godwin moving forward. Like there's a real path where Tez Johnson is the 2.
There really is.
You know what I mean? I think Sterling Shepard is kind of like a rental.
He's a jag at this point. I mean,
just a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I know.
Respectfully,
I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
That's where he's at. And he's older.
He's one of those veteran guys that I feel like a team signs to be a leader and a mentor to young guys that you just drafted. So, but yeah, I like that call out. I think going right to the next one. Chimere Dike,
I believe you said that right.
I think is how you say that. Really great week this past week. I didn't really get to see any of it. I listen, this kind of ties into a convo that I want to have. Dear God, please, Tennessee, don't f*** this up a second time. Because you got a special dude in the driver's seat right now.
I was excited to see Cam Ward finally have.
I've been saying,
and he came against a great defense too.
I've been saying this since before he was drafted. Like, I think he can be special.
Yep.
And if they can just put the right pieces in place, I think Tennessee's one of those teams where like maybe they're on the upswing.
Totally.
Way faster than we think.
Yeah, and DK, I mean, he had a special teams touchdown. He caught a touchdown.
Totally, and that receiver room is wide.
Exactly,
the fuck open.
And that leads us to our next guy, Alec Aomanor.
Yep, another guy.
Of the two, who would you rather have?
I think right now, probably Alec. The only reason I'm saying that is wasn't he drafted higher?
No.
Oh, really?
I believe DK was before him.
Above him?
Yeah, which is interesting because Alec was one of the guys who was like pre-draft thought would be higher. Like I did not do any research on DK when I was.
I didn't either. I knew he's fast and he's from Florida.
Yep, yeah, me too.
That was kind of the extent.
And I heard he was a good locker room guy.
Yeah,
a good leader.
And maybe I might say DK.
Because honestly, I think at this point in the season, I'm going to say DK.
Xavier Restrepo is really the conversation.
All right, next, Woody Marks.
Yeah, he's been one that has looked really good.
Yeah,
really, really good, and I think
agree.
that's another room.
Came off a win against Buffalo on Thursday night, and he got like all the work. It seemed like, and between the tackles too, like. I know coming out, he was kind of the receiving threat in the backfield.
He looks good running the ball.
But he looks
good. He's making confident cuts.
And that's I believe they just cut Dameon Pierce.
They did.
So
they did, and I think Kansas City picked him up on their practice squad.
No idea when or if Joe Mixon ever comes back. We know that that Nick Chubb is not for long.
Yeah, that's another one where
I'm sure they're going to add to that room in the offseason, but Woody Marks, if you have him, I mean, good on you. That's a good guy to be holding on to right now.
Yeah, and I don't know that I view him as like a guy that's going to carve out a role much farther than like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And it's obviously something like I feel like Austin Eckler is the exception of that type of archetype. But yeah, I mean he's performed really well.
The next guy, you're gonna hate this, but Matthew Golden. What are like?
I don't know. It's interesting because I was looking to pick up a receiver, and I ended up picking up. I could have picked up Matthew Golden. I ended up picking up Christian Watson.
Yeah.
And the main reasoning behind that was just like I think Christian Watson has a rapport with Jordan Love, and like I don't really know like. I think the talent's there, and I was a believer in Matthew Golden like pre-draft. Mm-hmm. That Packers offense is like
weird.
Yeah,
And it's about to get even blurrier, the picture in that offense with Jaden Reed returning.
Yeah.
Is
there one?
Who I really think is
the guy there.
I mean, he's special too.
Yes. One, the thing is, I was just listening to somebody talk about this where, the Packers looked like a contender early in the year, and then they lost Jaden Reed. And offensively, I feel like they've had kind of their woes.
I mean, they lost him in the second game.
I know, but I'm just saying, I think Jaden Reed is
he adds a piece
that's kind of an important piece to Matt LaFleur's puzzle.
Yeah.
Where Matthew Golden fits into that, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, and the thing is, Golden, I'm with you. He's a talented dude. But I always had questions about his involvement in the passing game at Texas this past year.
Yeah.
His target share was never
great.
And I was not all aboard the Golden train. I was
when I kind of along those lines, I feel like Green Bay was not the spot. You know what I'm saying? Where that's already a crowded room.
True.
And you don't have any clarity there.
Yeah.
I feel like he needed to go somewhere like Tennessee, where it's
very obviously
you can be the guy. You know what I mean? And we can volume feed him.
Yeah.
But that'll be an interesting name to keep an eye on because, the draft capital and the talent alone, I feel like you got to get something out of that.
Right.
So
the last two, Kyle Monangai, Brashard Smith, those are just, I don't know if they'll ever really be anything. Monangai's looked good.
Yeah.
But those are guys who you can hold on to and have some hope for next year because who knows where Swift ends up? Who knows what Pacheco and
I actually feel like Monangai, there could be some value there.
A role for him moving forward. Yeah. The last guy, I didn't write him down here. It just came to mind is Shedeur Sanders.
You don't want to talk about Tyler Shuck? So moving on.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Tegan.
Okay, let's run through this really quick. This doesn't need to take a whole lot of time. We're just going to go players trending up for the playoffs, players trending down for the playoffs, and then people that are in the injuries / waivers that you maybe should keep an eye on. Players trending up. For me, I just wrote in Wan'Dale Robinson ? Because he's getting volume and Jameson just I feel like he can support wide receiver 1 type performances.
Yeah. I just said Gino, and I was totally thinking.
I know. I was trying to cover it up with the Jameis. I was trying to co-host you there and
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Jameis, fun as hell to watch.
Yeah. Lauren, this is
I love watching that guy.
This is hilarious because Lauren is a huge Florida State fan. We're watching on Sunday. I'm 4-boxing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I got the Giants and the Lions in the top left, and Lauren sits down with me. She goes, "Is that Jameson or Jameson Winston?" Jameis Winston.
We're both.
I know, Jesus. But she goes, "Is that Jameis Winston?" I was like, "Damn, baby, hell yeah, that is."
You got ball knowledge for days. Oh, that is so. When he caught that trick pass from Gunnar Olszewski, I think threw it to him.
I think you nailed that.
I didn't realize that was him out there, and then he shook off that linebacker or whatever and went into the end zone, and then I was like, "That's Jameis Winston." It's oh my god.
I also saw a headline where he said that he would play tight end if they needed him to.
I love Jameis Winston, bro.
That guy is outstanding. And then his pregame speech where he's saying we're outside but we're inside or whatever.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, dude, that guy is a walking soundbite and it is awesome.
You just love his zest for life.
Oh, dude, it's unbelievable.
That dude is just pumped as hell to be here.
He's a viral moment. He's a walking viral moment. He is just
dude. That's a guy who you just play your ass off for.
Yeah.
Just because you love him.
Just outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Okay, yeah, Wan'Dale, I like that.
I just feel like that's somebody that you probably picked up off of waivers and is He just put up 30. So,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Why not? I'll jump right into the next guy. JSN. The MVP that we talked about already. He doesn't have great defenses at the end of the year, which going into the playoffs is what you're looking for.
Love to see that.
That's kind of really all you got to say. Jumping to the next one, I think Pickens is the other guy that I would say is trending up. The last few weeks, I think his targets and volume just continues to grow. If CeeDee Lamb continues to be a fuck up, like they're and in the Dallas that I've watched, Pickens has clearly overtaken the role as their go-to guy, in my opinion. I think they try to pepper in CeeDee too, because they're trying to like satisfy the diva. You know what I'm saying? I think Pickens is their guy right now.
Yeah.
And they're just going to continue to feed him. I think he's wide receiver 1. So you got to be excited about him going into fantasy playoffs.
That's great. Another guy trending up for me, I'm just going to throw one tight end out there, is Colston Loveland. And I know that they have a difficult stretch to end the year, but he's just been really solid. Really good.
Yeah.
And you know how thin that tight end position is. It's like you got the top 3 guys who you're counting on every week, and then it's a crapshoot after that. So he's one of those guys who I think, if you lucked into picking him up on waivers or
it's like from a non-fantasy perspective, it's awesome to see, because I know the narrative like just a few weeks ago was like he's a waste of a pick.
And it was all like how was Tyler Warren not the number 1 tight end selected and all that, but
he's shown up and he's making plays, so that's good to see.
Is there anybody else that you're
not really? When I was going through it, like I don't see anybody that I'm like, that's somebody that is trending up or that you'd be as far as trending down, though, I said maybe Caleb Williams. I know you just talked about it. The end of their schedule is kind of a gauntlet.
Yeah.
And like Bears fans don't get pissed at me. Are they fraudulent? Like I feel like they've kind of been hanging on and found a way to win, which kudos to them.
Living on a prayer. And like you just said, they have found ways to win. And at a certain point, when you do that enough, you like as a team, you start being like, oh, we can win these games. And so maybe that carries on. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's one where like I'm like maybe I don't know. This is kind of a topic that I wanted to get to. What the fuck is going on with Bucky Irving?
It's killing me, Tegan. So I have a keeper league. One of my keepers was Bucky Irving.
Yeah.
Who, to me, that was a home run, like slam dunk keeper. Like I drafted him in like the 14th round the year prior. So I get to keep him for a 14th round pick, which insane value.
Ridiculous.
And it was looking awesome for the first, 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
And then he finished the game.
Right.
The week 4 game, he finished the game.
Right.
And he had a great game. I mean, he put up almost like 20 points in fantasy or something. Very good game.
Yeah.
I had no indication that he was hurt, that anything was happening, and he just has not played football. They did not put him on IR.
Well, this is the thing that's so intriguing to me about the whole situation, is because then I hear noise on the internet from wasn't it Mike Florio?
Yeah, saying there's some
shit going on other than an injury.
Yes.
I would believe that, because to me, if he's really injured, then you do put him on IR and you open up a roster spot and you bring somebody and whatever, right? If it's not really injury related, I could see why you carry him on the active roster, call it an injury, and then just don't really fucking talk about it. I don't know. But I had heard, and they wouldn't talk, Mike Florio wouldn't say really what he had been hearing. And I was looking into it a little bit deeper. I had heard from somewhere on the internet that maybe it's something to do with gambling related, mental health type stuff.
I've been hearing that as well.
And I also have heard a little bit of that with Joe Mixon.
Interesting. Disgusting.
Which is like, and like, that's a crazy, like, I kind of feel like there's going to be a bombshell of a story that comes out that links a few of these guys and sheds some light on as to why, like, we haven't seen them this year, you know? Because it kind of seems like the NFL is, like, blacklisting these dudes.
Yeah.
You know? And those two really are the main ones that I'm talking about, but it is such a, like, weird situation. That being said, I do know that, like, he's been practicing and he's going to play.
Is he?
I think next week.
Am I going to get him back ever?
I think
because
so.
The thing is, he's been on my bench because I can't put him on IR.
I know.
I can't stomach dropping the guy.
No, I mean, that would... Because you know how this is going to go. If you drop him, he's going to play and then drop 30, and you're going to be like, I'm a fucking idiot. But I'm relatively confident that I had heard that he's practicing and that he will be playing sooner than later.
Okay.
Whether that's next week or the following, soon. And then kind of the last guy that I'll talk about here that maybe is trending down for the playoffs, and this is more to do with kind of like the team dynamic overall, and it breaks my heart, James Cook, Jimbo Cook. Mm-hmm. The Bills' run game has not been what it was through the first, like, 8 games of the season.
They've struggled to get it going.
They've really struggled to get it going. I think they're adjusting their philosophy a little bit to, like, try to give Josh more opportunities to win them the game. I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's really tough, especially when you have a healthy scratch Keon Coleman. That's another guy, like, what the hell is going on?
We could do a whole episode and
of what the hell is going on.
We will, like, in the off season. I want to dive into, like, some of these franchises and what we would do to fix them.
Yep.
The Bills are a fucking conundrum in and of themselves.
1 week they look like
1 week
potential Super Bowl champs, and 1 week they look like
a fucking bottom feeder wild card.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's maybe a conversation for a different day, but I do feel like James Cook, like, that run game hasn't been the same, and the end of their season schedule, they face some defenses where I'm like, that might not be pretty.
It'll be tough.
I actually personally still believe he's going to be elite. I feel like he'll find a way, you know, but definitely could be one to watch for trending downward in the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have injuries, waiver pickups. I mentioned, Alvin Kamara's out, so Devin Neal is probably a guy who's available on waivers in a lot of leagues.
If you are desperate for a running back, then maybe there's your guy.
Yeah. Man, another guy that is probably already rostered right now, but with this Bucky Irving bullshit going on, Sean Tucker.
Yep.
The week to pick him up was probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But if by chance, we keep getting the Bucky Irving is out, pick up Sean Tucker.
Yeah.
We have Rashee Rice with the hamstring.
Yeah.
Not really sure the extent on that.
Not sure either. I mean, he came back in and finished the game.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are in, like, do or die mode.
They are.
So for him to, like, have a hamstring and then go back in the game because they're like
we need you.
We can't lose this one.
Yeah.
Like, listen, personally, I'm super excited for it.
Me too.
But I also don't want to get too excited for it, and then the whole narrative becomes like Chiefs versus the world.
Yeah,
and, like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I already know that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Let's just keep hoping that week to week they are fighting for their lives, because they are.
Some other injuries. We had basically the entire left side of the Patriots O-line got injured.
Really?
Yeah, so what's his name? Will Campbell,
and then another rookie.
Will Campbell and their guard
Yeah.
right next to him. Both left the game.
Both rookies.
So, yeah, I mean, that's
Tough.
not the best news for the Patriots, who are currently the best team in the league record-wise. So, yeah, I'm holding out hope that Drake May continues Drake May.
Thank you.
Continues his excellence.
Let's be honest, MVP campaign.
And I'm hopeful that Travion Henderson continues to.
Well, kind of to piggyback off of that, I just saw Joel Smythe, I think.
Yeah.
He had said that Travion Henderson had like 72% of
the
workload in
except for
last week.
The goal line,
which it's not like that's important or anything.
No, I didn't want to see him fall into the end zone. I don't even care.
I don't even care
about that. Moving on.
Yeah.
What do we got? What are we wrapping this up with?
Yeah, I think we should
go straight to who is the MVP.
Yeah, what I want to touch on right before that real quick, dude, is Joe Burrow a mutant?
I am shocked as hell. He's playing on Thursday.
He's playing.
They play on Thursday, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's
like listen, I've dealt with.
My thing is why.
Well, I mean, to kind of in defense of it a little bit, that whole division is sort of a shit show right now.
Aren't they like 3-7, 3-8?
Yeah, but I think they're only like they're not
the Steelers and
they're not
the Steelers and the Ravens are 6-5. So it's a pretty long shot for them.
I didn't realize the Steelers were 6-5. I know the conversation when they would like activated him like 2 or 3 weeks ago or whatever it was because he's got a 21-day window.
Yeah,
was he had said like the division is kind of up in the air, and with this division that never happens because the Ravens are the Ravens and the Steelers are the Steelers. So he was like, I'm doing everything I can to get back. The fact that he's fucking come back from that injury in the time frame that he has is genuinely mind-blowing. I don't know.
I hope he's really okay because
I don't know what kind of like magic that doctor did or what kind of experimental stem cell procedure they pumped into his foot. Like that's a real injury. Like I had a less severe extent of that type of injury, and I was like, it affected me for a very long time.
Yeah.
Right. And I didn't get to playing football for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like much longer than however many days Joe Burrow has been out. So that is the only thing I want to say. Like, what the hell is going on? That's crazy.
Yeah.
MVP.
I think for me right now it's pretty clear cut.
Who are you going to say?
It's Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I think so too. But
and the narrative is like
psych. You go on your thing about Matthew Stafford.
It's just real quick. I mean, he's 37. He's never won an MVP. He's thrown like how many 30 something touchdowns and like 2 picks or something.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
It's crazy. Like there's teams that have goal line running backs. The Rams have a goal line wide receiver. Like that's their plan when they get inside the 5 is
throw to Devontae.
Let Devontae route somebody and just put it up there for him.
I mean,
and it is really working.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. Like
it's unbelievable.
As a Puka owner, I'm like, can Puka get a little bit of that? Like Jesus Christ! Like Puka doesn't score unless he's like Puka 40 yards out.
Puka moves him down the field.
Yeah.
Chunks him down. The field.
Oh yeah.
He'll chunk him all the way down the field, and then they get down there, and they're like Devontae.
Yeah, and Puka takes all the shots. He gets injured, and then it's.
I just saw a stat though that Devontae Adams has the most 1-yard touchdown receptions.
That's what I'm saying.
In NFL history.
It's the first time I've seen a legitimate goal line wide receiver.
It's him. If I remember correctly, it was him with 15. And then Jimmy Graham with 14.
It's gotten to a point where it's legitimately like pissing me off.
Yeah. But I understand.
I mean, it's sick. And
it's a fair.
There's a part of me that's like, McVay's just trying to get Stafford an MVP. Which
would be dope.
Which would be sick. I mean, sick. Yeah. I mean, the guy.
And they look like the best team in the NFL.
He's been stellar. Stafford, there was one last night where his eyes are right and then.
He does that shit all the time.
He does that shit, and it's just like, man.
He's special.
He's very good.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, well, he's been an NFL starting quarterback for 17 years of his life. It's like
this is crazy.
You can't throw anything at this guy that he hasn't seen. So
yeah.
He's my MVP right now. I think there's good names in here. Josh, obviously,
one here. Okay, so I'm going to throw this out really quick. Obviously, he's not going to win the award. Myles Garrett, I think, should be on that conversation. The guy is on pace. He has 18 sacks through 12 games or 13 games or whatever.
Strahan already said congrats on the on the record.
It's mind blowing.
Strahan's already kissing that goodbye.
I mean, it is mind blowing. And you watch him. Oh my God, it is unreal.
I know.
And the addition of Mason Graham
in the middle,
and then the guys that they have in the middle now, it frees him up to work. And God, man, as a defensive line guy, Myles Garrett genuinely is in that Aaron Donald conversation of best defensive players I've ever seen. Because it's stupid what he's doing. It's stupid. He's making the best athletes in the world that are paid a hell of a lot of money to protect the guy behind him look like elementary schoolers.
Yep.
It's crazy. And, I mean, knock on wood, he's going to obliterate that single season sack record.
What's he need, 5 sacks in the next 6 games or something?
Yeah.
I think that's doable. He might do it in one game.
Seriously.
He might.
So.
And it sucks the Browns have nothing to play for.
I know.
They never have, and they probably never will.
That's the reason that I'm obviously he won't win the award because their team, they just are awful and they're not playing for anything. But,
yeah.
God, he is fucking unbelievable to watch. To me, you already know where I'm going. You know where I've gone all season with this. This guy will be the MVP in my eyes until he stops playing. That Bills team, we talk about this all the time. That Bills team without Josh Allen is a fucking bottom feeder. The stuff that he has to do to turn them into a contender is ridiculous.
He needs somebody to throw the
Khalil
ball to.
Shakir is your best receiver, and you are an MVP, a reigning MVP. That is stupid. That's stupid. And you can go down the list of all of the other quarterbacks in a close tier, right? Patrick Mahomes, his whole career has had Travis Kelce. He had Tyreek Hill. He's had guys to throw the ball to. He's got Rashee Rice now. Joe Burrow has always had Jamar Chase. He's always had T. Higgins. Matthew Stafford has Devontae, has Puka.
Yeah.
The
one guy on this list, Drake May.
Similar.
I mean, he's throwing to Keyshawn Butte.
I would even argue
that's still a better
receiver room.
Receiving weapons.
But the thing that I wanted to talk about with him specifically this week is sometimes I feel like you have to go through the bad to appreciate and enjoy the great.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a bad week. You know what I mean? It was a bad week. There's no two ways about it. He got sacked 8 times. I think he had 2 picks. He looked awful. That Texans defense, I'm not kidding you, is crazy.
Second best in the league.
Yeah. And they're pushing Denver for first.
Shut up, Tegan.
I'm just saying. Danielle Hunter coming off the edge.
Hey,
they
know.
Will Anderson.
They know.
Derek Stingley.
They know. We beat
in
him.
the middle.
We beat him. We beat him.
I'm just saying, that defense is 2 and maybe not 2 as far as defense in the league.
It's 2. It's 2. It's 2. And we beat that ass. And we have we have PS2 coming back too. So
I know.
It's gonna.
I'm not getting it twisted at all.
It's gonna be more ass whippings to come.
I'm not getting it twisted at all. I'm just saying that defense. Is stupid.
All jokes aside, they are insane. I was watching that game holy shit.
Yeah.
Because people online want to trash Josh for that game, and
I hate it so much.
Like, bro, you really just you don't know ball.
No, at all.
Because
he's got nobody to throw to and nobody protecting him.
And I get
it. It showed up big time in that final play where he like all night his clock has been sped up because he's got zero time to get the ball out. There's a clip where Deion Dawkins, like, it looks like just straight up gives up. Like he's blocking Daniel Hunter or Will Anderson or whoever. And then like it's like an internal clock just like stops in his head and he's like, all right. And then he cuts inside and goes and sacks Josh. And it makes me want to fucking rip my eyeballs out. But when that's happening all night and then it gets to that final play and Josh just is like drifting away because he like we said, all night he's been sped up. He's got nowhere to step up into. So then when
there's nowhere for the ball to go. I mean,
he just didn't step up into that last throw.
No separation anywhere.
Yeah. But like the stuff that guy does with the team that he has around him, the fact that they have a winning record right now is a little bit crazy because that defense is awful. And he's got nobody to throw the ball to. Jimbo Cook is the second best player on that team. Like, he elevates the team that he's on so much.
Yeah.
He turns them into a winning football team. In my eyes, he will probably be the MVP every year. It's kind of like the conversation with like LeBron when he was on the Cavs or like Jokic on the Nugget. Like, what he does and what he means to that franchise, you can't quantify. So for me, like, that's MVP all the way.
Okay.
And when he comes back next week and throws for 3 and runs for 3, and everybody wants to suck his dick again and like hop on the train again when they were just trashing him.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta go through the bad to appreciate the great. I'm just trying to appreciate
I
the
loved
greatness.
what he said when he was talking to the Wyoming team.
Yes.
Did you see that clip where he's like, I love feeling like this.
Yeah.
Like the hurt.
Dude.
You know,
it gets me juiced up.
Because I love this game. And like.
And he was like, you got to be a little sick to love this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
so,
I mean, it's.
Josh, we love you.
Josh, we love you.
Thank you. Thank you for. Yeah.
Dude, truly, like, you know, you'll never see this. Like, but.
Yeah.
Incredible. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I hope you celebrate with your fam.
Pumpkin pie, turkey, ham, all the things.
Yeah, whatever you do it up.
Yeah, go watch football.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And good luck.
Yep.
Your fantasy matchups this coming week.
Yep.
So.
And then tune back in next week.
Yep. Later, everybody.